Hey, good morning, everybody. This is John Phillips. It's Sunday morning. It's a beautiful morning. I've already taken the doggies for a run, and pretty uneventful. I just thought I'd give you guys a different view today. That's my perch over there in the corner. I love those chairs, man. 20 bucks, Harbor Freight. Can't beat them. I've had them for like 5 or 6 years, but the tables, the side table is made out of like cheap press board, and eventually the rain will take them out. But it's an easy fix. You can just buy one of those plastic cutting boards and use that, man. Screw it to that table and you're all good. Really nice, man. They last for a long time, the canvas. When you I weigh 222 pounds, and eventually I'll end up on my ass falling right through, but they last a while. So it's Sunday, and I'm already thinking about what I'm gonna do. No rest for the wicked. I think I'm gonna wash my work truck today. I was supposed to do it last weekend, and I've got the pressure cleaner. I've decided not to tote my pressure cleaner around with me all the time in the event that I need to jet a place. It's that doesn't happen often at all. It's just not worth it. I need the pressure cleaner available to me without having to go through a bunch of shit on my truck to get it out. So I'm just gonna leave it here, and in the event I find a house, then I'm just gonna have to go back. It's simple as that. I could use that space to put other things that I use more often. But I'm gonna wash the old beast today for the first time in shit, probably 6, 7, 8 months, man. I'll tell you what I do. Probably not advised, but I put a little bit of bleach in a 5-gallon bucket with some soap, car wash soap, and I'll spray the truck down, get it wet, spray it off really good, try to get the leaves and all that crap off. And then I'll go around, once it's wet, I'll go around with this 5-gallon bucket and a brush and on a pole, and I'll just scrub the shit out of it. And it works pretty good, man. The chlorine really does cut through the grime. It just makes it easy, and then you just have to make sure you rinse it off really, really good. I've had this truck for 20 years, and it's I just love it, man. I think it's Contractor Pro from Morgan Trucks. They only make them a certain time of year. Production on them, they're very limited edition. The big box truck with the utility body on the outside, which makes it unbelievable. And it's got a V10 in it, and it really has been a wonderful, wonderful truck. When I bought it, I didn't even need it, but I thought, damn, that's a good deal. And I bought it, and here I am. That's the only work truck I have now. I'm down to that truck. I always had F350s with 11-foot utility bodies with pipe racks on them because I was doing new construction. And I had some vans. I had my first van I bought was an E150, totally undersized, bottomed out as soon as I put all my stuff in it. But it was okay for me running around checking jobs and taking care of warranty work. But I sold that during a slowdown. I sold my gas rig and that van to a company, and the next van that I bought was an E250 with the extended cargo area, 2 feet longer, and that was just a great truck. It had a V10 in it, and it worked great. I had it tricked out. I mean, I had these, you know, I had the storage bins with the drawers that pull out on the side. Made it a lot easier. Getting in and out of vans is just, for me at my age, it's horrible, man. I can't be crawling around on my hands and knees or crouching down. I need to stand up straight. And so now I'm down to 1 truck, and it's a nice rig. I changed the oil a lot, man. I gotta baby this thing. Like, I'll change the oil once a month on this truck and keep it fresh, keep it clean. Change the PCV valve. People always call them a PVC valve. It's not perfect. It's got a few issues, but I like it. I got a power window on the passenger side. Makes it nice to be able to roll that down and get some air flowing. But I've got so much shit on that side of the truck that I gotta be careful. I'll take a turn and every fucking thing I own will go flying out the window, you know? But yeah, if you guys want, go to Morgan Trucks out of Pennsylvania and look at their, I think it's called a Construction Pro. Check those trucks out, man. They're fucking amazing. And you may be able to find one used, man, with low mileage. And if you're in an area where, you know, you're doing a lot of traveling from job to job just because the remoteness of where you live, you need to carry a lot of stuff. Boy, that's the trick, having a big truck, man. Having everything you need, and make sure you're charging for it, man. Don't give that shit away. You know, convenience, value, and, you know, having everything to do the job, that means a lot. You shouldn't be giving it away, because you're saving the people a lot of money. So tomorrow's Monday. I've got a right here on my circle, I need to go replace a water heater for the people who had a well inside the house. Kind of a crazy situation. I went back there. You know, first I went disconnected the well, then I went back and hooked up the raw water loop and found out that the raw water loop has a massive leak in it somewhere. And I just told him, I said, listen, I'm just gonna add some hose bibs off your domestic water, cold water, and I'll give you 3 hose bibs. And they went for it. So in hindsight, I probably should have pressurized that system, put a pressure test on it. I would have known immediately that that raw water loop was no good, and then I could have said, hey, at this point. But I only charged them $150 to hook all that shit back up. I basically fucking did it for cost, because it didn't work, you know. But anyways, I've got to go put a water heater in for them, and then add 3 hose bibs, which should be pretty easy. There's water where I need it, and the biggest thing is having to run a line underground right up against the house. It's a stem wall house. I'm just gonna stick my shovel in the ground up against the house and pull the dirt back a little bit. I'm not digging any ditch. I'm just gonna bury it. Luckily down here in Florida, you can get away with a pipe 8 inches in the ground. If it were out in the open yard, you know, it needs to be 12 to 16 inches deep. But I'm just gonna put it against the house, right down on top of the footer, CPVC, and get them a hose bib in the back so they can fill their pool, so they don't end up with issues like that. But so that's my plan for today. I'm gonna wash my truck, clean the inside a little bit. It's an ever, you know, it always needs to be done. But I enjoy doing it, man. I have fun. I have fun. You know, when people, the other day I was at a job, Airbnb Pat's house, and that woman who works for the real estate agency here in Sarasota, a new customer of mine, Pat highly recommended me, but she was there and she was looking in my truck because I have all the bins open. I mean, theft and stuff really isn't an issue here. Plus I look a little crazy, man. People don't want to, they just like, yeah, fucking, we need something that might be a little easier. Anyways, she complimented me on how organized my truck is, and that means a lot, man. They know, you know, what kind of work you do, and it shows, you know. If you care about your truck, you keep it clean, keep it organized. It speaks volumes about the type of work that you're going to do. I see some, you know, you go to the supply house and these work trucks, you can see the guys who are into it. You know, some of them are like crazy, over the top with this stuff. You know, it's, but other guys, you know, there's a wide spectrum of what people do. You know, I'm kind of in the middle. Some guys, they really trick their stuff out. It's, you know, like a museum. But then there are other guys that just, the whole back of their truck is just a big pile of shit, man. Like, I don't know how they function in that, but my guess is their work probably looks just like their truck. So, anyways, I'm done rambling this morning. It's Sunday. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. I'm gonna show you Bella's doing her thing. Bella, what you doing, sweetie? You want to give Papa some kisses? Oh, she's a good girl. Oh, I just love you. And look at Gussie. What's Gussie doing? He's just sitting there. Yesterday, this guy comes up. He comes up, man. I bought a thing of half and half the other day. Every once in a while, I'll spoil myself and put some fucking half and half in my coffee. Well, he don't like black coffee, but yesterday he comes up and I'm sitting over there with my coffee on that side table. Gussie comes over and he usually sniffs my coffee and then heads on down the road. Well, yesterday he sniffs it and he fucking sticks his tongue right in my whole cup of coffee, takes a sip. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm beyond caring. I just drank it. Little dog spit. I know where his tongue's been. Kind of disgusting, but yeah, I drank it. I have to admit it. I drank the fucking coffee after Gussie slurped it up. Yeah, I'm talking about you, man. I'm talking about you, Gussie. He's a good man. Look at him. Guy looks like a lion, man. See, I'm a king, man. I'm a king and I just gotta grow up. I'm just a baby, man. Just because I pee all over you every time I say hello doesn't mean nothing. Alright, I'm drooling. I gotta go. Alright, guys, so this is my mission first. I need to get this bin squared away and make it useful. So that's what I'm gonna do. Alright, guys, so I've got all these shelves out. Crazy. At some point it's too much. Anyways, we're gonna try to make some progress today. It'll be different. First thing I need to do is make some plywood shelves. I'm gonna put one down on the bottom. I'll be able to stack some of these plastic Sterilite bins that are labeled, and we'll see. I'm going to refer to some of the bins that I've already done this light, it really works good for my camera. I need to put a I need to get a closet flange with a piece of 4-inch pipe that I could slide this in. You know, I'll screw it to a piece of plywood so it stays there. My plunger, that shit can stay all stay right there. But let's see what we can get into.
A motor, something.
I got one of them.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you open it up, you might be able to fix it, but if not, fucking throw it away. That's a brand new filter.
All right. I wonder what kind of warranty these things come with.
Milwaukee?
Yeah, I got the same
Probably
vacuum.
bring that into Home Depot. Like, I just bought this a month ago or a year ago, and it fucking shit the bed. They'll probably swap it out for you.
All right, guys. So my nephew's cleaning his what has become his shed on the back of my house, and I'm not complaining because he just came out and he said, "Merry Christmas, Uncle John." And what he gave me was this, which I have 2 of these already, but I bought them early on when they weren't very good. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna see just how bad my nostril hairs are with this. I got a light. This is very nice, man. I could use it for toilets. You know, if somebody's got something stuck in the toilet, I could snake this thing through, I'm sure. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe not. The camera head may be too long, but definitely for getting into walls and seeing if there's a bad waste arm, you know, it's a useful tool. I've got cameras are a big part of... What the fuck? I'm upside down on the screen, y'all. They don't have a thing to flip it, so you gotta learn how to look upside down, man. Anyways, this thing's brand fucking new. Got a 12-volt battery, a charger. I'll take it. And he gave me another one of these. I've already got one. Battery operated vacuum, but this one sounds a little rough. I don't know what's wrong with it. I'm hoping there's a battery in it. I doubt it. The M18s. Let's see what we got here. This thing just sounds smoked. I don't know what's going on with it, but yeah, he took the battery out, but let's see. I'll get a battery and see what this thing's all about. Yeah, my eyes are killing me today, guys. Really bad, man. Like I'm on the disabled list. The battery's dead, I think. I think the blood battery's dead. Oh, yeah. It's just the way I planned that. Yup. I don't even know where the fuck I keep my batteries now. What am I fucking planning? Here's an M18 buried down yonder. That thing's fucked up, guys. Something's really wrong here. I think something's really wrong with this. Let's see. Let's check it out, Lee. Well, this gasket's a little funky like. Damn. This thing's a piece of shit. Hey, I want to tell you what there's a need for. Somebody needs to invent a way to turn all these great tools, you know, that Milwaukee's making. I think they're nice, they're compact, all that shit. We just need to make it so that you can just plug it in. Like a little adapter, 12 volt converter, 18 volt converter. Plug it in, it'll be like a battery, you know, the same shape as the battery, but with a cord attached to it. And you just plug the damn thing in the wall and fuck the batteries, man. I mean, they're all great tools, and I'll be honest, it's not a problem for me to run a cord out. Usually there's a plug fucking 6 feet from where I'm working anyways. I'm not out doing new construction, and you need to be using power tools when you're doing new construction. My nephew's telling me that these guys, they do new construction and they're drilling holes with hole saw, you know, cordless equipment, man. Doing tub sets, second rough. That shit ain't strong enough, man. It's a waste of time. It's costing the boss money because you're fucking around with inferior tools. You need some big shit. Hole hogs. Big powerful sawzalls, you know, hammer drills that are not battery operated, chisels that are not battery operated. Just my thoughts. I think battery operated tools they've gone way too far. They're underpowered and a pain in the ass to me. That's it. That's my spiel. I'd like to see what's wrong with this vacuum, though. I hate to throw it out. I mean, you get them for $100 with no batteries, so I don't know if it's worth working on. Anyways, all right. So, guys, my curiosity got the best of me on this vacuum my nephew gave me. I've got it all torn apart, and I find that the impeller on this vacuum is totally fucked up. It looks like grass is in it. So we'll see. We'll see if taking this shit out quiets this baby down. And if so, I got me a nice free vacuum out of the deal. Look at that. That's what happens when you use a vacuum without the filter, guys. This one anyway. Booyah! I think I fixed it, guys. Let me put this thing back together. See what's up. Okay, guys, so I tore this fucking vacuum apart that my nephew just gave me because it was broken. I tore it apart and found out that the impeller was clogged on the motor. So I cleaned it all out. It appeared to be like grass had gotten in there and stopped the airflow from flowing through it. And I I put it all back together. I don't have any parts left over. That's always a good thing. And listen to this baby. Working the way it's supposed to work. Make sure you use your filter when you should. If you're doing dusty shit, you need to have a filter in there. You need to have a filter in this vacuum for everything other than water. So there you go. My nephew is not going to be happy that I fixed this in 15 minutes. Ah. Oh well. Guys, don't ever take Benadryl and try to get anything